published 2058 est, the 21st of November 2017 updated 0749 est, the 22nd of November 2017. A South Australian senator from Nick Xenophon parties has resigned from federal parliament after revealing she is a dual British citizen by descent. Skye KakoschkeMoore made the shock announcement in Adelaide, making her the 9th federal MP forced out of parliament since the citizenship crisis unravelled in July. Her bombshell about being British through her mother comes little more than a year after she was elected to Parliament following a stint as a political advisor to former Senator and party leader Nick Xenophon. Today I have received confirmation that I am a dual citizen as I have inherited British citizenship from my mother. I am heartbroken by this news, she told reporters with her former boss by her side. My mother was born in Singapore in 1957 to British parents. Skye KakoschkeMoore, who was born in Darwin, has confirmed she is a dual British citizen by descent. Skye KakoschkeMoore appeared with her former boss Nick Xenophon to deliver the news. Senator KakoschkeMoore, who was born in Darwin in 1985, said the UK Home Office had advised her on Friday last week that she was a British citizen. Usually where a parent is born outside of the UK, they are unable to pass their citizenship on to their children where those children are also born outside of the UK, she said. It was my understanding for my entire life that I was not eligible for British citizenship due to that rule. The senator's mother was given UK citizenship because Singapore was still a colony of Britain at the time of her birth. The senator for South Australia is resigning from Parliament only 16 months after being elected. The former political advisor will soon have to clear out of her Adelaide electorate office. The 31-year-old Darwin-born senator's political career is on hold because her mum is British. The 31-year-old member of the Nick Xenophon team is now the 9th federal MP to have breached Section 44 of the Constitution, which bars dual citizens from sitting in Parliament in Canberra. Her father had even made inquiries when the family lived in Oman when she was 12 for getting her a British passport, but she was told she was not eligible. The senator said she received extremely surprising advice from the Home Office last Friday, which she got confirmed by a UK-based barrister on Tuesday night. Her mother obtained British citizenship when she was born in Singapore and retained it when Singapore gained independence in 1963 because her father was born in the UK. She went on to obtain right of a vote in the UK under a 1971 law, and when the British Nationality Act 1981 was enacted, her mother effectively became a citizen otherwise than by descent. No longer allowed to sit in Parliament, Senator KakoschkeMoore resigns for being a dual Brit. Senator KakoschkeMoore was elected in 2016 as a member of the Nick Xenophon team. She was therefore able to pass her citizenship on to any children born outside of the UK, Senator KakoschkeMoore said. I am therefore a British citizen. She will refer her case to the High Court but says she still has ambitions for returning to the Senate. My time as a senator has been the most fulfilling of my life, she said. This party is my passion. Serving the people of South Australia is my passion. I have unfinished business as far as I'm concerned. Party leader Nick Xenophon, who has quit the Senate in a bid to return to South Australian politics, was devastated by the news, thanking the senator for her outstanding work. She's been a class act in the Senate, he said. The saga comes as former tennis champions campaigns for his old seat of Bennelong, in Sydney's north. After learning he was a dual British citizen, it comes as former tennis champion John Alexander runs as a Liberal candidate in his old northern Sydney seat of Bennelong, after he resigned from Parliament for being a dual British citizen by descent. Former Nationals Deputy Prime Minister Barnaby Joyce is also fighting a December by-election in his northern New South Wales seat of New England after discovering he was a dual New Zealander through his father. The Turnbull government's parliamentary majority would be over if either seat was lost. Senator KakoschkeMoore is the 9th dual citizenship casualty in Parliament. The list includes former Green Senators Larissa Waters and Scott Ludlam, Nationals leader Barnaby Joyce and his deputy Fiona Nash, One Nation's Malcolm Roberts, Liberal John Alexander, former Senate President Stephen Perry and Maverick Jackie Lambie.